Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Movies with Ryan. In this episode, we're going to talk about the 1931 classic starring Charlie Chaplin called City Lights. Let's get on to it. I should have already had this. Ready for you guys. But here we go. City Lights, starring Charlie Chaplin. It's in black and white. I believe this is a silent film, and it released in 1931, and it's 86 minutes. Director Charles Chaplin, producer Charles Chaplin, screenplay Charles Chaplin. Starring Charlie Chaplin as the tramp. Virginia Cheryl as the blind girl. Florence Lee as her grandmother. Harry Myers as the electric millionaire. Alan Garcia as his butler. And Hank Mann as the prize fighter. Here's the pictures from the film City Lights. There's Charlie Chaplin there. And Charlie Chaplin and the blind girl giving her the flowers. And it reads, a tramp falls for a blind flower girl, then tries to raise the money to restore her eyesight. Charlie Chaplin started developing City Lights in 1928, just as sound was starting to overtake Hollywood. So I believe this is a talkie film, meaning there's sound and talking in it. By the time the film was released in February of 1931, it was already an anthem, a silent film with music and sound effects, in its otherwise fully talkie era. The timing had made Chaplin quite nervous, but his face was rewarded when City Lights became a major success. In fact, it became his personal favorite of his own films, an astonishment shared by legions of fans ever since. Scenes after scene rank among Chaplin's very best work. The sidewalk elevator scene, the blind girl tossing water in the tramp's face, the millionaire suicide attempt. If I can get it to focus, I'm sorry, hold on. Get this thing to focus. The boxing match, the fight for cigarette butts, and of course, the extraordinary ending, one of the most moving in motion picture history. Robert Osborne state, Charlie Chaplin is film. He's what film's all about. He started out in silent screen era and helped define it, helped create it, helped bring it into focus as an art form and an entertainment form. He was a genius. I do think City Lights is his best film. And speaking of the boxing match, there's the boxing match. In the picture, Charlie Chaplin, Eddie Baker, and Hank Mann. Alice Baldwin states, "What I love is Chaplin's incredible use of his body, and an actor, he must have been a man of, I cannot read that word, energy. He was like a nuclear reaction on film, kind of opposite of a certain film technique you see years later when people are very still and kind of secondary, who was more alive physically and who was more graceful and inventive than Chaplin. Others along Chaplin, there was Buster Keaton, Harry Lloyd, Albert and Costello, and there was the Groucho Marx, Harpo, Hippo, Chico, and then Mary Pickford, Lillian Glish, all the silent era film producers, writers, and movie stars from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. We can't ever get them back. So like I stated, this is Charlie Chaplin's best film from 1931. It starred Charlie Chaplin, it was produced by Charlie Chaplin, and it was directed by Charlie Chaplin. And these films are all films that I want to see before I pass on. I think films are pretty good for the most part. They got a lot of films now that I do want to see. I hope you guys are liking this series so far, and thanks for last episode of Behind the Movies with the All Quiet on the Western Front. That has got a lot of views, and I thank you for that. And I do my best. I just read some of the quotes and like a paragraph or two from the book. And it's literally written in black and white too, of when the movie came out and all that stuff. I don't really have a set day for this series, but I will soon. But until then, I will continue posting these every couple of days. If you haven't seen episodes 1 and 2, please check them out. They are in my YouTube playlist of Behind the Movies. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing if you're new. Ring the notification bell. Hit the like button and the share button so you're notified every time I post a video, which is whether it's this, or let's talk about it, or any video. And if you are a subscriber, thanks for watching the video. And this really does mean a lot to me. I'm trying the new series out because I want to do more than just let's talk about it. This show has basically the same concepts in it. It's just about with movies. And do I want to see a lot of these movies that are in here? Yes, I do. Join me next week as we talk about Grand Hotel. It is a movie from the 30s or 40s, I believe. But that'll be the next episode. And I thank you guys for watching this episode of Behind the Movies. And I will see you guys in the next one. And I'll see you guys at the movies.